So my last video aged literally about 9 hours, and the news finally is out that Tom Brady is retiring. Now, I will never forgive Adam Schefter for this. Don't understand why he simply just couldn't let Tom Brady do this one himself, because a simple Instagram post I don't think is what Tom Brady wanted at all, but because of everything that happened last week, that's all we got. But it was still nice to read it. But, I mean, there's no reason to make this video long. I mean, Tom Brady, as much as it is to root against him, as much it is to say he's one of the most boring quarterbacks to watch, whatever. I mean, the fact that this dude led the league in passing this year and passing touchdowns, and he's still retired, playing some of his best football ever, is just insane. The dude was 44 years old and was in the league for 22 years. He was in the league longer than I've been alive. Like, that's just a crazy thing. He's been in the NFL longer than he was in the league 2 years before I was born. Now, obviously, there's no need to go through all of his statistics. I mean, he's a 7-time Super Bowl champion and a 3-time Super Bowl MVP. He's most all time in passing yards, passing touchdowns. He's first in nearly every single category. But Tom Brady's the greatest of all time. He gave so many teams so many headaches for 22 plus years. That's just crazy. As a Chiefs fan, the heartbreak that he gave us in the Super Bowl last year was what it stinks. It really stinks. But he beat us there. He beat Mahomes and the Chiefs in the playoffs in 2018. Like, it was crazy. Tom Brady finally retiring. I mean, the news that came out last week when we all thought it was real, that's when it hit me the hardest. I was like, whoa, Tom Brady's not in the NFL anymore. That's crazy. That's just insane to me that he's not going to be in there. And then we had everything that happened this week. But Tom Brady finally announced himself that he's retiring. And what was funny about the retirement thing is he never once mentioned the New England Patriots, which I think is, I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if maybe he's already talked to the Patriots, or if the Patriots already know, more than we do or something. I don't know what it is. I don't want to make much of that, but Tom Brady finally retiring after a 22-year career, the greatest to ever do it. And the fact that 22 years into his career, he was still playing at some of the highest levels of football we've ever seen. So congratulations to Tom Brady on an amazing career, probably a career that's never gonna be topped again. It's gonna be nearly impossible for another guy to win as many games, win as many postseason games, win as many Super Bowls, and go to as many Super Bowls as Tom Brady did. That dude was the epitome of a true competitor. And as much as it's been to root against Tom Brady, this year was the first time that I didn't do that. And to be honest, just to see his greatness play out in his final year, still playing some of the highest levels of football, it's just insane to me that somebody at 44 still playing their best football possibly ever is walking away from the game. It's just crazy. I mean, say what you want, but I think that just shows how great of a quarterback Tom Brady is.